Previously on Dual Destinies.
It says there are special rules allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. Oh, you can bring in up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence. It also says, welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means. It's almost like they wrote this deliberately to expose what was going on or something.
Okay, so where were we?
Oh man, it's just like in Scream 2 when Dewey and Courtney Cox are watching those videos and then he has his hand on her boob randomly in that one point. There she is, Robin. Hey, Robin! Oh, Athena, Apollo! How you doing? What are you watching there? Shmo Yoho! Who else? Oh, it just so happens to be a video of the mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right? There it is again. Professor Means sure has a lot of influence around here. Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me? Sounds great, but do you mind if we ask you some questions first? Sure, I'll tell you anything you want. W-A-N-T. I suppose. Alright, why did you confess? Why did you confess? About your confession today. Why'd you do it? Because Juniper hadn't done anything wrong. I had to stop the trial by any means possible. Right. The end justifies the means. So you're a follower of Professor Means too. Professor Means is a wonderful teacher, as was Professor Court. I like them both. She brushed that one off like a pro. But with that style of justice, you run the risk of breaking the law. Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case. What? Why? I want to be an artist. That's what I really want, man. But no, my parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor. But if the trial went south, you'd have to drop out and give up on being a... That's what you're really after, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Talk about someone who literally changes at the bat of an eyelash. I guess she's been dealing with her own problems too. That totally makes sense. Yeah, I suppose so. That doesn't make what she did right. No, it does not. The day of the crime. Could you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder? I was trying on my new shoes. Finishing a statue. I was on the stage until the last bell. That's right, you made the statues of Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Gavin, didn't you? Oh, yeah, I did. Both of them. This is just a formality, but can you prove you were making the statues at that time? Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now? I don't know, do you? Then you're the one who thinks you're the killer. Both Hugh and Robin were still at school after 7 p.m., but neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing. Sheesh. So both of these fools. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't think so, but man. But I feel like something like, like maybe they're being threatened or something. Have there been any problems now that everyone here knows you're a girl? No worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. I told her I wanted to let everyone know I was really a girl. And just today, I found out that she spoke with the school administration on my behalf. Nice. Well, they must really like you. I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. I don't have to hide the fact that I love girly clothes. That's why, Athena, I simply must have this and this by any means possible. What? But this is evidence we need for the trial. Sorry, no can do. Oh, don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please? Pretty please? Oh, nice. Well, oh darn it. That's fine, my bag was getting full anyway. And you wanted everyone to know before the snitch found out. Oh, you mean Miriam? Wait a minute. There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do. Our activities, our relationships, our interests. and reporting it all to one of the professors. But why would anyone do that? Well, let me tell you. Officially, I heard it's to seek out misconduct among the student body. But rumor has it, grades are being brought and sold through the surveillance network. What? Yeah, that's bad. I mean, that's like legit bad. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you want me to present that thing from the art room? I'm trying to think, we don't really have anything that we, like, picked up there. Except for the voice print analysis, but I don't think that's what we're talking about here. We do have the picture. The picture from the art room, maybe. I mean, you're not going to lose any health by presenting stuff, might as well try. Robin, I just remembered something I wanted to ask you. This photo shows a piece of art on the table. Do you know what it is? Oh yeah, okay. Duh, the statue. The picture. Look at that unique artistic sense. That has to be one of Professor Court's creations, man. Professor Court's artistic sense? Oh, okay. I didn't know it was going that way. Professor Court's artistic sense, that's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very eclectic. In other words, it's weird and all over the place. Come to think of it, that strange-looking painting in the art room was one of Professor Court's works, wasn't it? I think everything in here must have been. The statue in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice. Lady Justice. Why am I not surprised? Professor Court had planned on placing it on the judge's bench in the lecture hall. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow. So this is the statue in its proper state. Ugh. Why? How in the world did I know? You bet. Just look at that wild silhouette. Wow, it's so cute. I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this? Athena, the Lady Justice that you put back together on that stage. Right. I didn't realize before because it was in pieces, but before it was smashed, maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it does in the photo. What in the world was it doing on the stage? Well, I think that about covers it. Wow. Well, now I'm just even more confused because... So, like... Ugh. Like, how many other things got dropped from that room onto that stage? I mean, the body eventually ended up on the stage. It's just weird, though, that, like... Because I still think they must have wrapped the statue up in the banner, and that's why it was tied up like it was. But then there was blood on it, too. What if the statue was like the murder weapon? It would be the first time we've seen that. Well, no, because we know the murder weapon was the awl. What am I talking about? Jeez. Am I just that desperate for nostalgia here? Like, oh, we need another... You know, go back to the Cindy Stone case of yore. Anyway. Okay, then how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say? Let's do it. How do you want to watch it? By sitting down and pressing the play button, hopefully. All classroom desks at this school have their own built-in computer, you know. Wow, this place is definitely a lot cushier than I thought. I know you guys are in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important parts. Like Chris Long did with Spaceballs that time. Let's start with the professor's pre-trial speech. Oh boy. Hey everybody, we're about to see a trial, and it's gonna be good. Good afternoon, I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. Oh, that sounds like Professor Means. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. Is the camera like this the whole time? Yeah, it's in a fixed position in front of the stage. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. How come teacher speeches always make me so sleepy? Let's just skip to the end of the speech. Okay, sure. Oh, there she is. Now, let the mock trial begin. Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in this shot? She's a giant! Looks to me like she cut right in front of the camera and probably detonated. Juniper was also in charge of the audio. Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself, she had to do it to keep the script detail secret. She was all over the place that day. Oh, God. Well, so she had to, like, pull the plug every time it got to a secret? Oh, no. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Oh, so this is what the lecture hall looks like. Looks like there's a judge's bench back by the screen and a witness stand up front. Oh wow, look at this fancy seat. Look at those Zelda staircases, man oh man. What about those balconies with the professors' names on them? Those are the faculty seats. Professor Means and Professor Court were in charge of scoring the mock trial, and they got the best seats in the house for it. Okay, let's fast forward this a bit. Let's do. Here we are. That's why the defendant is definitely guilty! Ah, that was me, could you tell? Oh, well, no, okay, alright, it's just a picture. Objection! A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow. I don't think so. You read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kind of weird. Cut me some slack, it was my first time reading that script. I think Juniper's gonna speak next. I didn't do it! I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted you're a goner, but I didn't mean it. Wow, what an emotional performance. She put a real actress to shame. Wait, could you go back and play that scene again? I know, she said the line. But... Mm-hmm. It's almost like the mock trial was actually a real trial, where they were trying to figure out what happened, and only the teachers didn't know. Huh. I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about? I think this piece of evidence should explain it. It's time to show Robin a piece of evidence that links the line we just heard to the case. Oh, yeah. Well, we have confirmation now. Okay, so maybe I needed to present the tape recorder then. I'm sure you remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. I'll play it for you. You're a goner! The voices and performance do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening. It's just a possibility, but if the voice on this tape is really a recording, one made from the mock trial video, then that means this evidence was fabricated. Oh, no. They didn't get to do a voice print analysis in time for court today. That's why the gender of the voice became so important. And if the real killer had foreseen that gender would become key in today's trial, he would have tried to deflect attention away from himself by making the suspect female. So basically, the only one with something to gain from doing this is our sole male suspect. Oh, man. Is it really him? I mean... Yeah? Oh, man, you guys. Professor Means' credo is the end justifies the means. So it makes perfect sense that a student who took those words to heart would fabricate evidence. We need to get that tape analyzed as soon as possible. Wow, we need, like, the recording of the mock trial to play in the real court. Allow me to assist you with that. Oh, hi. Prosecutor Gavin, at least make some kind of noise so we know you're there. Oh, you didn't hear my guitar? It's go big or go home with Rockstar Entrances, Fräulein. Timing is everything. Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. I trust that would be alright. Very much so, thanks. Oh, man. Can you just be in every case from now on? Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. Damn it. Isn't it about time we head over to the detention center? I think Junie will agree that this is something that could prove her innocence, but will her heart really be open to accepting it? She had to have known that this is what I'd find. I mean, maybe. And that about covers the main gist of our investigation. Thank goodness we didn't have to hear all that over again. I see, very interesting. You've been quite the busy beaver today. I know, I'm good, man. Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's about up, and it will be getting dark soon, so... Junie, you must be tired after being on your feet all day. You should go home and... No, wait! You have to listen to me! I don't want to hear any more. I know what you're going to say, Athena. Junie, you promised! Ooh, I mean, didn't she, like, rewrite the script so that Hugh would lose? So Hugh O'Connor would lose? So, because she didn't like him anyway, or something? I don't know. Only if it's the real truth. Ugh. So please, please just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do. Yeah, it's not really up to us, though, is it? I mean... Suspicions about O'Connor. Oof. The voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, Junie. And in the mock trial video, we can hear you reading your line from the script. We're having both of them analyzed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who'd benefit from faking the voice recording would be Hugh. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, Hugh confessed in order to protect me. This may sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he was just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came after you and Robin had already confessed. If he hadn't confessed right then as well, wouldn't that have seemed a little suspicious? Ah, that makes sense, though. Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. Shit. Well, here it comes. Wait, Athena. My bracelet reacted just now. It did? But why? Because she lying, that's why. Junie, can you look me in the eye and repeat what you just said? Oh, none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. It's never causes trouble is going to be where the thing probably is. Now I'm sure of it. She's lying. Well, here we go. Let's find it. I saw a drop of sweat go down her cheek over here. That might... I don't think, like, the animations from one sprite to the next are actually the same, but that's what I'm going to look for here. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. It wasn't there. It's not gonna be the flower, is it? Let's watch her hand. She also, like, grabbed her wrist in that one, but that would be way too obvious if she did that here. Wow, I'm not seeing anything here. Hang on. Hang on a second here. Okay, I'm seeing something a little weird here, but I don't know. Let me try that again. Yeah, see, her tie is not moving here. But when it gets to the last line, it starts moving. Is it supposed to be like her breathing faster or something? Watch right here now. It never causes trouble.
Gotcha!
Yeah. Juniper, you start coughing when you're under stress. You can't hide it from me no matter how hard you try. When you said it never causes trouble, a cough escaped and made your scarf flutter. As for why you were stressed, it's because you were lying. Junie, you're trying to hide Hugh's connection to this case, aren't you? And I believe that also ties into a secret about yourself. A secret? About me? I don't understand. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. Maybe they used to be in a relationship or something? Maybe she's pregnant with this kid. Oh boy. Making her the snitch, really? Ugh. An accomplice? You're an accomplice to the crime. You weren't at first, but you got involved to help cover for Hugh. Athena, I knew it was a mistake to ask you to be my lawyer. Maybe it's not too late to ask Professor Means. No, wait. That's just a little slip-up. I better not hurt her feelings again. Hang on. Making her the snitch? She's not actually the killer, right? You were Professor Court's snitch, weren't you? Oh, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Junie, please, stop hiding things from me. I hate having to force things out of you like this. Looks like we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Trying to review the evidence and see if I can't prove my hypothesis. I must have something that proves Junie's the snitch, and Hugh's connection to the case. Wow. I mean... what in the world would it be, though? I have like a number of things that I want to try. This is one of them. It's the book. Hugh is mentioned numerous times in the book. I would kind of like establish his connection to the case. I don't know. I don't know what else. Ugh. There's so little else that there could be. There's the Hugh scrap too, though. Is that? I mean, obviously the Hugh scrap is taken from the book because it has the little symbol on the back. But all it says is like Hugh O'Connor and the number 120 on it. It's 120 maybe like the price? Because they were talking about like bribing for grades and stuff. This might be worth looking. I hope that TV's not too loud in the background and not much I can do about that. I'm gonna try this. I'm relieved to see her coming around. You see, I wasn't trying to hide anything. Juniper's one cool customer, Athena. Wait, I don't think that was the right piece of evidence. Whatever you show me won't change the fact that I've already told you all I know. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe I was just getting ahead of myself. Let me try the planner. See, maybe I need to do the planner first. Right here in Professor Court's planner, it says routine report. I believe this is meant to mean when the snitch would report into Professor Court. also believe Professor Court planned to meet Hugh in private based on the snitch's info. And from their meeting, Hugh must have put 2 and 2 together and figured out your secret. So you see, it all makes sense only if you're the snitch, Junie. Man, oh man. Damn, this hurts. Man. So, what did you tell her? Uh-oh. Holy crap. Gee, well, let me take one goddamn guess. Oh, okay, now. That's where it fits in.
Take that!
Holy shit. I was gonna say 120 bucks is pretty cheap to buy perfect grades. Wow. Well, well, I can't believe I'm not talking. Like, I'm blown away by this right now. Oh, there's more? But wait, there's more. You gotta be kidding me, there's another reason. Yeah, well, he's a butthead. Just like his old man. No. I saw Hugh around 7 p.m. the day before the mock trial. So he's finally ready to talk about that. When I saw him, his... Uh-oh.
never wanted to see what I did. But I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands. His hands were dripping with blood.
Welp. Well, that's certainly a thing now, isn't it? Man, oh man. Oh, Junie must have been terrible holding all of that in. It's going to be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. That's my promise from one good friend to another. That still kind of makes me wonder, though, because Robin was acting weird, too. Maybe Robin knew something, too? I'm more curious to see if you could beat him. Okay, well, you know, I kind of don't really suspect him as much as I did before Professor Means. Maybe I had the wrong idea about him, I don't know. I'll do it, believe you me. Don't worry, we already know that the prosecution's key piece of evidence is a fake. But thanks to you, we figured out the motive, too. So fist bump! Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, man. Well, I can still kind of hear it. There's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. Better be imagining it. Yeah. Okay, maybe we're not done with the Professor Means suspicion just yet. Because she's gotta be either talking about him or Robin when she speaks of this uneasy feeling. But, I don't know, maybe I'm just assuming too much here. Over Wright. So here we go. Next time on Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. It's go time. See you guys then.